Capricorn, welcome to your monthly tarot reading for February and March. Let's jump in and see what may be on the cards for you. So what we've got here, Capricorn, is some lead energies. We have got 4 cards, work, career, business, money, and 4 for love and relationships. So your lead tarot energy these couple of months is the 5 of Pentacles. Now, this can mean that you're feeling in a state of lack or loss at the moment here, Capricorn, and it's normally associated with a lack of stability, support or finances. Okay, now you are the Queen of Pentacles in the Minor Arcana, and you're usually pretty good at creating that. You're pretty good at focusing and growing abundance and building a home and setting yourself up and all of those kinds of things. So that leads me to believe here, Capricorn, that this is not through your own doing. Okay, that's what I'm feeling, and from what I'm sort of seeing here, that seems to be the case. Now, the 5 of Pentacles can be a feeling that we're unsupported or left out on our own, and maybe there has been a real or perceived, financial or resource loss here. But the 5 of Pentacles comes with the silver lining that this too shall pass, and to have hope and faith and try not to, really go on that downhill spiral of the 5 of Pentacles, because the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. We do have a card of Gemini here. We've got the Knight of Swords. So, it feels like you'll get the breakthrough, you'll get the clarity or insight or the information that you need to overcome the 5 of Pentacles. We've got Never Alone from Oracle of the Angels, which is a beautiful reminder, Capricorn, that even though you may feel alone in terms of you may not have even, family or friends around you, your angel spirits, guides, they are with you and trying to guide you all the time, and they're sending you those subtle signs and subtle synchronicities. So be on the lookout for them. Just know that you are heard and held by your angels. So let's jump into money, career, business. Now, the situation is the 4 of Pentacles here, Capricorn, and this is sort of a like a holding on for dear life energy, trying to hold on to something I feel that is potentially slipping away from you, or that really that you need to move away from, because one, I feel like it's actually not allowing you to move past the 4 and 5 of Pentacles. Okay, it's not giving you the abundance or the progress in terms of a financial or foundational level here. It's not giving you the pathway to that. But also, it's not making you happy anymore. Quite the opposite. I think it's giving you a feeling of doubting yourself and your confidence and your worth. But for some reason, there is that holding on to it, and that could be because, you need to line something up. You're not sure how to move beyond this situation. In the challenge, we have the 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles can be, look, I'm really wanting to build that ultimate abundance and success, and I'm here for it. I'm ready to put in the work and effort, the blood, sweat, and tears. In fact, you probably have, Capricorn, but it's not manifesting in this situation, okay, which is one of your signs from your angels that maybe it's time to transition away from it. Now, others of you with the 10 of Pentacles may have even lost a job or a client or a contract, or that there might be restructures happening in the organization you work for, and there might be some fear around that, okay? Because the 10 can be a completion as well. So the advice from Spirit is the 8 of Cups, and this is about moving on in the right time for you. I mean, you've had a certain amount of growth here, and maybe at some other chapter there was some fulfillment here, but you're very aware of the missing pieces now. So the pathway to the 9 of Cups, which is where that wish of the 10 of Pentacles is actually fulfilled, Capricorn, is in, transitioning away and sort of stepping into that spiritual maturity and going, well, maybe I need to take a temporary 5 of Pentacles, in order to get to the 10, the success, the abundance that I truly desire. So, you know, of course that leads to the Ten of Cups as well, where, you know, we really feel like we're living our best life. The outcome is Judgment, and it is time for you to make a judgment call, or maybe a judgment call has been made for you, okay? The answers you need are coming, okay? It feels like this situation is really holding you back in some way here, Capricorn. And I think you've had that awakening, you've got that awareness, you've heard, you know, your spirit guides trying to catch your attention here. But now it is time for you to act on that. It is time for you to liberate yourself. And the last major arcana that comes after the Judgment, like the very last one in the sequence of, you know, the 21, 22 cards, if you count the full, is the World, which talks about major victory through either closing out a cycle, leaving a chapter behind, in the right timing for you. It does come with vulnerability though, and I can see that here as well, because as I mentioned, you may actually, you know, be taking a hit here. You know, there might be a temporary backward step to go 2 steps forward. Okay, let's look at your love and relationships cards now, Capricorn. The situation is the Seven of Wands. Now, I can see by the full picture here that we've got some struggles going on there as well. Now, this could be linked to work and career. It may be that there's stress at work, therefore that's flowing over into relationship. It could also be that relationship is a real struggle, right? And you're trying to hold on to this job because there's financial investment there, and you know that if you let go of that, then there might be a real Five of Pentacles moment. Okay, well, we need to find somewhere else to live and we need to get on our feet, okay, and the financial circumstance changes. Now, outside of that, you know, if we just kind of scale back a bit, the Seven of Wands, you know, is some kind of real, you know, perceived, and I've said that a few times, haven't I, struggle or challenge here. Now, you might be needing to protect your energy a little bit in this connection at the moment. It feels like you've got a lot coming at you here. You know, with the Knight of Swords in the reading, there could be some argumentative energy. There could be words that people don't mean, that kind of thing. The Seven of Wands says that you are fighting for this, but what you need to really evaluate, Capricorn, is it worth the battle, basically? Because if I saw, say, the Ace of Cups here in the outcome, I'd say, you know, maybe, you know, there's new growth here, but I'm seeing energy where it feels like there is undercurrents here, potentially secrets, or that you're actually dealing with someone who, you know, it's almost like the split personality, okay? And this is the card of Gemini, the twins. So it might be that, and I'm not saying that Geminis are like that, but it's just what's coming through for me, like the tame dog, wild wolf, somebody who might just change in moments, or maybe after they have a couple of drinks or a bad day at work, they come home and they take it out, you know, take it out on you. So the Seven of Wands is asking you to really reassess whether you're in alignment with this person, Capricorn, okay? Because the challenge is the Five of Wands. It's taking all of your energy to manage this relationship, meaning you're on eggshells, or you have to be mindful of your behavior and the words that you use, and, you know, how you move around this person. Otherwise they get on their horse, right, and they charge. So it's almost like, you know, a bull in a china shop kind of situation here, and that's no way to live, and it's very, very taxing on your energy field and your physical, mental health as well. It feels unproductive. It's an unproductive challenge with the Five and Seven of Swords. The advice is actually the Seven of Swords, and that is to push back, you know, and hold your ground, but also know when it's time to move quickly out of a situation, and if it's unsafe in any way, then you absolutely need to do that. So I see, you know, somebody who is basically getting out of there fast. The outcome is the Moon. Cancer, Pisces ties here, and the Moon is a very intuitive energy. It can also be a karmic energy. Now, really, when we come together with karmic partners, you know, in this lifetime, we do so to resolve unfinished business, unfinished karma from previous lifetimes, or to learn a lesson from each other. Now, once that lesson is complete, it often ends fast. And, you know, yes, it can be there can be very, very high magnetic attraction in a karmic, because that is to bring you back together to learn that lesson. Okay, it's by Spirit's design. But, you know, you need to also be mindful of where that is keeping you in the loop. So the outcome is the Moon, saying that there are hidden agendas here, there are things you don't know, there are potentially secrets, and it feels like you're dealing with someone who builds their own stories and paranoias in their mind, and you can't really reason with somebody who is truly like that, Capricorn. So I just want to draw you one more card because I don't want to end on that note for you. Yeah, look, this is really saying that it's time to plant new seeds. You've been patient, okay, but it feels like there is new growth somewhere else. Now, you may need to put a plan in place to exit the situation, because what I'm seeing in this whole reading, and if so, the Knight of Pentacles says, get it started, take the first step, keep it to yourself though, and then, you know, once you can, like once things are in place, then you can make some fast moves. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed this reading. You can find the link to my website down below if you'd like a personal reading. You will also find the links to my social media. I am doing daily readings over on Instagram, and love readings as well. I usually post them to TikTok and Facebook also, but on Instagram I do card pulls from time to time for my followers and ask if they have any questions. Please use the link down below though. There are scam accounts out there, and do know that I will never DM you and ask you if you want a private reading. In fact, I never DM anyone you know, off the bat, so you know that if someone does, it's not me. Capricorn, I'm wishing you all the best with this energy and cheering you on. Of course, wishing you also so much love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.